oils and fats help break the chemical down, and the light acidity present in dairy products will also help neutralize the burn. Something citrusy like lemon juice isn't a bad idea either. From an evolutionary standpoint, it's easy to see why chili peppers came to develop capsaicin. Our reaction to the chemical is all part of the plant's defensive strategy, and it's a reaction shared by other species in the mammalian class. Curiously enough, birds are seemingly unaffected by the chemical and can be found eating freely from chili plants around the world without losing their cool. The fact is, mammals' digestive tracts will effectively destroy the seeds inside the chili pepper, while birds will spread them far and wide fully intact. It behooves the pepper to make nice with its sky-bound friends, allowing the species to be fruitful and multiply. Mammals, on the other hand, are cautioned to keep away. The flaming of the shrew. It's been commonly accepted that humans are unique among mammals in tolerating spicy, capsaicin-rich foods. But researchers at the Kunming Institute in Yunnan, China, have recently discovered a surprising thing about the tree shrew. They determined that the tree shrew's favourite food is a capsaicinoid-rich pepper plant called the Pipa bomeriifolium. In order to study this further, scientists invented a kind of special-made treat for the little guys by adding the pepper's capsaicinoids to some corn pellets. The tree shrews eagerly snacked on the pellets, while mice stayed away. What's more, the shrews showed an increased preference for the corn snacks as the scientists jacked up the capsaicinoid content. So what's their secret? It turns out that shrews don't actually get the same enjoyment out of heat-seeking as humans do. Rather, they benefit from a decreased sensitivity to capsaicin altogether. This is due to a mutation in their TRPV1 receptors, allowing them to freely nibble on the pepper plants without feeling much of anything. A taste for pain. Given all of the anguish capsaicin causes, what is it about humans that draws us to the flame? Why, despite the chili pepper's best efforts, do we keep coming back for more? What is it about us that makes us willfully subject ourselves to painful sensations? This bizarre aspect of human nature has been explored in art and philosophy throughout history. The Buddha spoke of samsara, the cyclical state of pain and desire that all humans find themselves in. The desire for pain became the primary fascination of a German writer named Leopold von Sacher-Masoch. So notoriously depraved were his narratives of libertines getting their jollies from extreme pain that his name lent itself to a term we still use today, masochism. Yet the instinct to seek out pain for a quick and stimulating thrill isn't limited to 19th century pornographers. It seems old Leopold touched upon a fundamental human drive shared by all sensation seekers, as psychology has come to regard anyone with an outsized penchant for sensory input. Skydivers, extreme athletes, and, yes, chili heads all fall into this category. And if the popularity of hot sauce proves anything, it's that there's a bit of a sensation seeker in all of us. What happens when humans enjoy hot sauce is something called a hedonic shift, or, as a further nod to Leopold, benign masochism. This describes the psychological shift that takes place when a negative evaluation of a stimulus becomes a positive one. It's not that someone who enjoys spicy food is experiencing a significantly different sensation from someone who is severely turned off by them. The person who seeks out spicy foods is simply able to understand the sensation as harmless and even revel in it. Remember all that misery the body goes through, the sweating, crying and drooling in the wake of ingesting a super hot food? It turns out that adrenaline isn't the only chemical to flood the system in the midst of such a crisis. Endorphins, the neurochemicals credited with producing the fabled runner's high, are released as a sort of natural painkiller. This can leave behind a distinctly pleasant feeling, even after the pain has subsided. Those who have just come out on the other side of an extreme capsaicin experience have described a feeling like floating on air. That's why at any given hot sauce convention, you'll find euphoric grins on the same beet-red faces dripping with milk, snot, and sweat. Fiery funnies.